Hey, where are you? What are you doing? Tune in. Here with our coffee, aka the tears of my readers, and I'm ready to hang out and talk comics and all sorts of stuff today. Let's give you guys a quick update on Path of the Pale Rider. The volume 2 books are, well, I got the digest size ones, like those right here, baby. Look at how gorgeous that is. Ta-da! Look at how nice. Look, don't they look nice as a set? Did you notice the stuff that we did to the cover? So you got Jude, who was alive with the green line and the disc, with the living disc. You got Big James in the words. And on this one, you have Lola on the red line, the undead path with the flatlining disc, and you got the blister beetles in the words. So, I wonder what it means. But, I mean, they just all, it turned out so nice. Like, they look great together. Front and back look great. Everything turned out real nice. I'm really excited about these. So the full-size ones, you know how it goes. Patience is a virtue that I don't have. I don't have patience. I very much them to be here tomorrow, which is when they were estimated to be here, but I haven't gotten a shipping notification yet, so they won't be here tomorrow. Darn it. So it doesn't matter. I'm still working on merch. I got all my t-shirts done here, and then the zipper hoodies are here. I wanted to show you guys. So I upgraded the, hey Matt, good morning. Yes, I know. I'm so excited for you to have one. I upgraded the bookmarks from, hey Chris. I upgraded the stretch goal bookmarks. I was going to do acrylic bookmarks, and I got the pieces, and they just were so cheap, and I didn't like them. I didn't like the way they were going to turn out, so I shipped all the stuff back, and I upgraded to wooden bookmarks. So everybody that's getting a physical tier, a physical reward, good morning, Pops, good morning, is going to be getting one of these beautiful wooden bookmarks. So I upgraded everybody. So I got a bunch here. Like, Kevin and I were actually chatting on the day that I was at the laser engraver. And so he's here in the background, but he's already seen these, but they turned out really nice. You know what I mean? Matt, I actually have a special one for you. Anyway, so these turned out nice. So these are done. I put together, you know me, I have a problem. I got to make all the things. And so yesterday I finished up the little coffee candies. So they're little skull coffee candies to send everybody stretch goals. Like, I have so much candy in the last 2 days. I can't help myself. So, just a reminder that Path of the Pale Rider 9 is right around the corner. I know, I see you. I got you. Don't worry about it. So Path of the Pale Rider 9, I've been trying to figure out some dates, and I believe we're going to launch that first Friday in October, so October the 2nd, and go for about 3 weeks. We're not going to do the whole month. The last week of October is super busy, and I plan on being out of town, wink, wink, for someone's wedding. So I want to make sure people know the date. So I think it's October 2nd to the, what's that Friday? The 23rd, the 28th, somewhere around there. And so if you haven't signed up for pre-launch, I want to remind you, I love giving away these tiny little mini books. Isn't it cute? See, not actual size. So these are super cute, and I want to give one of these to you. And all we need to do is get to 100 pre-launch signups. And my backers are always great about showing up and backing the campaign, but we always forget to sign up for pre-launch because I'm always on social media telling you when we're going to launch anyway, so a lot of people don't sign up. But what I have found out is that pre-launch link helps push your algorithm on Kickstarter. So when you get to like 100 pre-launch signups is really when Kickstarter will start pushing your pre-launch campaign to the front. And so let me drop this linky-loo here in the chat. If you would be so kind to head over and give us a follow And all this does is just send you an email when the campaign goes live. So, I recommend doing that because that way you don't miss out. A lot of times I'll have early bird specials that first week. If you really want some of the big exclusives like the mug and some of the crazier things I put together, you really got to be there at the launch party, because when I push the button, people knife each other in the chat, and then like the plushies, the sad pancake plushies went in the first 5 minutes of last campaign. And as much as I would love to have unlimited merch, there's only so much I can afford to get like ahead of time because that comes out of my pocket before. And so you really got to be there. So signing up for pre-launch is a great way to make sure that you are in the know about when we launch. So it's really awesome that all this stuff is here. There's a free read to issue number 1. There's a GIF here that kind of goes through the first 4 pages. So if you wait a second, yeah, here we go. So you can start to see what this book is going to look like. And especially with the new artist, Fernando Cordero, does amazing work. But here's just the first 4 pages. He's done more than these, but really good stuff. You guys, you're going to get some answers. I know you've been waiting. So here's this, of course. We got variant covers. This is the special one by Gerald von Stoddard that's going to be numbered, limited, and it's going to have a gold, kind of like a, how do I want to say? I'm going to make it ornate by adding gold ink to the front of these. So they're all going to be unique. It's not going to be printed on the cover. It's going to be added aftermarket by myself. So you get best of both worlds because you get Gerald von Stoddard art, and then you get, an aftermarket, basically a remark done by me. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then this one's going to be a rainbow foil, the painting, the divide. That's what this is called. And I have 2 more in the works. Of course, we're going to have a William Russell cover. That one I think is out for colors right now. And then I have another one I'm not ready to announce yet. I got to make sure we're still getting that one. So things are in the works. I really got to get to work, as Laurie Calcaterra would say, right, Kevin? Get to work, indie creator, because it isn't going to make itself. So, unlimited merch, unlimited merch, unlimited. No, I'm not making that drink, Kevin. I see you. No, we're not doing that. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on in my ballpark. And enough about me. We're going to bring in my guest today. You all know him. He's been on the show multiple times. In fact, we actually create a whole segment of the show just for Kevin called Would You Hug This? Hi, Kevin. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good. Still waking up, but I'm good.
I know. Did you get some coffee at least?
No, I got some water though.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tried coffee
And like,
once, but it didn't settle good with my stomach.
oh, don't do that then. You're gonna
Yeah,
dump the water on your head.
yeah,
No.
yeah. That's basically
Yeah.
what I have to do. Pump either some hot water, some cold water on my face to wake me up.
Yeah. Go jump in the
So
pool. Cold. If you jump in like cold water, that will definitely.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I woke myself up today by making some hot sauce.
Oh nice.
So sitting in the pot waiting for me, and then when the show's over, I'm gonna go bottle it. It's a very
Heck yeah.
spicy Carolina Reaper sauce that made me sneeze just putting it together.
Oh my God, nice. Heck yeah.
That's how you know it's hot.
Oh yeah.
And today's a special day, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Kevin books a spot on the show every year, and instead of booking a spot for when the next available time is, Kevin always books this first week of September because today is your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You are how old, can I ask?
I'm 27.
27, just a baby.
Yeah.
But
I'm
amazing,
27.
amazing that you're doing so much at this young age of 27. So I'm going to take a quick second here and sing you a very quick happy birthday. Don't come at me, people. And what, Laurie, did you know the real reason we like Kevin? To quote Rebel Wilson, we got distracted by Idris Elba because women are socially programmed to enjoy chocolate. Thanks,
That's
Carrie.
my
That's very. All right, you can return that tomorrow. Happy birthday,
Yeah, because
Kevin. You can.
Pop is tomorrow too.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right, so here we go. We're going to sing Happy Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kevin. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
Thank
I
you.
don't have any candles for you to blow out, but
Yeah, that's
um
fine.
I'm honored that you would come here and spend your birthday with me every year.
Heck yeah. And I realize every September your show so happens to be around my birthday, so I make that
Mhm.
every year I'm gonna come around my birthday. So
Makes sense, man.
so yeah,
That's our that's our tradition. No,
I'm
no,
not
the
doing that.
tradition is not to twerk.
No, I'm not doing that.
That's a Fred Schwartz thing, Carrie. We'll leave it with that.
I'm like, my body's not coordinated to do that. You got to tell someone else to do that.
Right. I mean, like I can even no, not either. At least I look just stupid. I don't know. I can't do it either. Um, not to rain on your birthday, but I know we had talked about you coming on the show, and we so happened to lose one of our friends not too long ago, Dennis Knight. And so when we talked about you coming on the show, we had decided we're going to do a Dennis tribute. And so we want to spend a few minutes talking about Dennis. And like, really, when I found out was because you had posted. So you were one of the first people to know. So, like, how'd that go, man? How did you find out?
It was the night of he passed. His god sister somehow found me on Facebook and messaged me telling me that he had died that night.
He died in the evening. Did you find him, or like how did it?
Like she texted me saying that his boss realized he wasn't at work, and so his boss called his sister, and so she went over to his place and found him gone.
No,
Yeah.
that is so
And
terrible,
I don't,
man.
and his god sister kept gave me updates about everything. I mean, I don't know how she found my social,
Yeah,
but I was like I wonder about that, but at the same time I didn't want to know how she found me.
yeah,
But just the fact she found me
actually,
and told me that he passed,
yeah, that's
and
God.
I was hoping it was a stupid scam because I'm like people
Yeah, they're like, oh,
scammers
so
do
and
that.
so passed, send
Yeah.
money, and it's like,
Yeah, and so
no,
I text George. I was like, "Can you text Dennis? Because I just got this text. I sent a screenshot to George, and he's like, I hope she's talking about a different Dennis." I was like, "Me
yeah,
too." And then we both text Dennis, but we both didn't get a response. I was like, "Oh crap! I think this might be real." And then the post started flooding. I was like, "Oh shit! Are you kidding me?" And so yeah,
so you were working on projects with Dennis, and you were working with him very closely, actually. Probably one of
yeah,
the best people to know him. Yeah.
yeah. We was working on one of my first holiday anthology. He was going to do a Krampus story,
Mm-hmm.
and he was so freaking excited about it. I was freaking excited about it because it was so freaking cool. And then I was going to publish his new comic, Blood and Bone, and
Mm-hmm.
everything. And then he pitched me a comic that he was helping edit for Eddie. I forgot the title of the comic though.
Yeah.
My brain is kind of all over the place at times. Like I could expect a text from Dennis telling me what project that he just got signed on to, and I was like, "Holy shit, dude, that's freaking awesome!" And now it's
Yeah.
like now it feels weird. Now I can't get that text anymore. But I'm like, but I know every other day I could expect a text from Dennis giving like an update about a project that we're doing or a project he just got signed on to, and like giving updates. But yeah, I was like, but the anthology is still going on. It's not canceled. But my friend Brian Rodman, um, I sent him the Bible Dennis made that I was able to get, a while
Mm-hmm.
ago. So I sent that Krampus Bible to Brian, and Brian's going to work on the script on the basis that we got from what Dennis wrote for the anthology.
Yeah.
So we're going to continue it and pay homage to Dennis that way.
Yeah.
And then I have a second anthology that I'm actually working on with Brian that I'm going to release on Dennis's birthday.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
The last
So,
time, let's see. I think William. I think it was on your show. Remember we were doing Creators Corner. That was the last time I got to talk to Dennis. Um, but I've done a ton of shows. Where Dennis is there, and
mhm.
you go on the panel shows where there's multiple people, and Dennis is always was great. He had lots of information, and he was always a positive force. Like I didn't see him complaining. I saw him posting memes and joking around and telling people to get back to work. You
Yeah.
know, so I feel like
Uh,
we were kindred spirits. It's funny, Kevin. That good morning, Michael. By the way, um, because Dennis was one of the few people that got to be on the Killer Karen show before we ran out of time. Like, I just couldn't keep up with the schedule. But
mm,
he was the only person to leave, like being friends with Karen by the end of the
of
show.
course, sounds about right.
And in fact, I have a clip I'd like to play. It's just a couple of minutes, but of the when he was on the show, it was really funny.
Remember last week when we had like
Yeah.
10 people I went to and only one? Well, then
Yeah.
Dennis like hit me up afterwards.
Okay. So Dennis, you're one of those 10 people
Hi, good
that
morning.
came onto the you actually volunteered to be on this show.
I heard this is a great show to be a part of. I'm trying to promote some stuff. I heard this was the place. That's what I heard.
Who told you it was a great
told
show?
you
I want to
that?
call him up and say thank you. Probably be the only person thinks so. She said she, yeah.
Was it? Wait, who was it that told you to come on the show? I'm curious.
Oh, George actually, I bumped into George over the weekend. He said, "Dude, it's a great show. Should come by." I feel like he's kind of setting me up though. He was kind of smirking when he said it, so maybe it was an inside joke only he knew about. I don't know.
I think he's paying it forward, bro. I think that's what he's paying it forward.
Did he giggle?
He did laugh a little bit when he told me about the show. He said I should do it. It's a great show. I'll boost my profile and all these great things. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll give it a try.
He hates you.
I guess because this is not what I signed up for.
He hates you.
Aaron, I don't know. You got a mean streak in you. Looks like I don't know.
Huh?
You got a mean streak in you.
Me?
Yeah, dude.
Mean bone in
those are the vibes that I'm getting. Like you're mean and like you. I don't know. Why are you doing this? Like why are you here? You hate it so much. I don't understand.
He doesn't just have a mean streak; it's an entitled mean streak, bro. Like
wait a minute, Dante. You don't have any right to complain when you live in my basement.
He was totally set up. He
just threw George right under the bus.
Oh my god, George, you're so mean.
You to come on the show.
George,
show me.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
That was
that's really hilarious.
That was a good one. You guys have to. I mean, like, it just evolved into. I think eventually he was like flirting with Karen and like.
Yeah, of course he was. Oh my god.
If you guys want a good laugh and you want to see Dennis having fun, I'm gonna post a link to that Killer Karen video. You guys can go watch the rest of it because it's really funny. And it's just good to see him smile.
Oh yeah.
But he was around. How long was his career for? It was like 20 years. He was in his 20-some odd years.
2012? I think since 2012.
Since 2012. So
yeah.
13 years. So he had seen a lot change in indie.
14 years, but yeah.
14 years. Thank you. Math is not my strong
suit. 14 years.
Math.
Yeah.
But He definitely will be missed. And I gotta say, if I've learned something from the whole situation, it's don't don't wait till tomorrow. Um, a lot of us have stories that we are still wanting to tell. Don't wait till tomorrow. Get it out because you never know, you know, when your last day is going to be. Also, tell the people that you love them because, again, you might not be able to, the next day. Either you could be
Yeah.
gone, they could be gone. And it's just like saying that one more thank you, that one more I appreciate you, that one more I admire you, you know.
Oh yeah.
And then Dennis, when he left, we got to see how much the community really loved him. And I hope I'm gonna cry here. I really hope that someday, that I leave that kind of impression. That's what I want to be known for as well.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Ah, man.
Yeah, it was funny. A couple of days ago, a video memory came up on my TikTok, and it was my interview with Dennis on my show. I was like, "Fuck!"
Man.
It's like it's been a year since I was like, I forgot that. It doesn't feel like he was one of my first guests when I first started being a host, and that memory
Yeah.
came up. I was like, "Fuck! Are you kidding me?" Damn it. Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Oh, we love you, Dennis, and we will miss you.
Uh,
But let's 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 get on to a happier note. I mean,
oh yeah.
wait, dear. But Kevin, you've been real busy. I mean, you're always busy, and I really again, I appreciate watching you grind, seeing you again just jump in with both feet into comics. And I remember the first time you were on my show and you were like, well, I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this. And I was just like, wow. Someone that you really believe in yourself and you know that with hard work and dedication, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
and I'm
so,
pretty sure that first time half of that has been revamped into something else. Because
what?
yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure half of that was revamped because I'm in a better structure way to do it now. And so yeah.
What's the new structure? Tell me about it.
Well, I actually want to have better organization,
Yeah.
and where I go by a list. I go like a priority list. So I mean, it's like my main focuses. And like I'm gonna tease these later, but right now these are my priorities.
Yeah.
For like my Skinshifter comic that's on chapter 1 that's on Kickstarter now.
Yes.
Then I have my first Western Supernatural. I'm about to send it to production soon.
That's exciting.
And then I have the next Arcfire, um, and so like stuff like that. And then like outside of publishing, I still have my merchandise, like my apparel, like my mental health clothing brand. I'm working on. I'm just waiting for the art from that for my artists. So that's how I've been structuring my stuff now is by going by a priority list. I was like, this is the first set, that's my main focus. This is the second set, that's the next one. Then the third set, that's like later down the pipeline, whenever I get to
Yeah.
it. So
So
yeah.
how do you I don't know, it's almost like triage, you know what I mean? Like what's most important? But like do you have them on a cycle like every 2 months? Like how often are you running a Kickstarter? How often are you putting out books? Do you have a goal? What's the
Uh,
thought process there?
I wait till I'm at least 50% done with the book before I put up the pre-launch.
Okay.
And then when I'm 80 to 90%, then I launch it. Well, I get like a certain follower account, a follower number account on my Kickstarter. Then I try to go by instinct. I'm like, okay, which date does it feel like this be good? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I look around, I'm like, okay, I think this, like, we're getting some good progress on the book. We're almost done with it. I'm like, okay, so I think I can launch it on this date, especially like give our artists some more time. And then I was like, okay, It's like, so yeah, I'm like, this feels good.
That makes sense.
And then so that gives me like time to promote it. And and thank you, Dan. That
Yeah.
gives me time to promote it more and more, like get people interested, get on shows and everything for the pre-launches. And then from there, I was like, okay, let's get this party started. Let's launch this freaking thing because my artist is nearly
Right.
done. Now it's an editing process, and everything. And like with the Skinshifter Chapter 1, we're still got a few more pages done to finish.
Right.
She was in the process of moving, so but
Yeah.
we about to crank it. She's about to crank it back up, and she's about to edit some older pages she already finished just to tighten it up a bit, to make it more consistent.
Yeah.
um, so yeah, that's kind of how I go by everything. I'm not like Carissa or you, like posting Carissa every 5 minutes. I'm not to that point yet.
Well,
Uh,
everybody does it a little differently, right? Because
yeah,
Carissa, her books are already done. You know, like she's way far
yeah,
ahead, but
yeah.
she done all the cost herself, and then she's trying
Mm,
to recoup. But she has her Kickstarters planned. Like I don't even know, 8, 9, 12. How many does she do in one year? A lot, right?
yeah,
But she
yeah.
has them set out by time. And then
Mm,
like Dan Price, he's part of Homebrew Comics, right? And Homebrew,
mm,
they have a schedule where they release their stuff too. And like John Westhoff, Tom Hutchinson, like all
mm.
these guys that do like multiple projects throughout the
Oh yeah.
year, you all do them differently. So that's why I'm always curious, like, what's your method? How do you plan ahead?
Right, and
I'm
plus,
exhausted
and
to
I
pass.
actually already have like 5 or 6 other books on pre-launch that's
Oh my
already
gosh.
approved. I just haven't posted them yet because I'm waiting to actually get production on them more, so I can start posting the pages and then
Yeah.
start posting the pre-launch. But they're already set up. I just haven't posted them just yet because they're not my priority books yet. Um,
Right.
but yeah, but they're
Oh,
already
that'll be
up. They're
interesting. We'll have
approved
to
and
go through that.
everything. Just waiting to get the pages back from my artist, and so I can start teasing it. And like
How
then
do
I
you
figure out.
manage so many different art teams? Do you have a calendar to
uh,
touch all those people? I feel like that's a lot. That's a lot.
I'm about it. It's like by the grace of God. Why not? It's just one artist that does everything.
Ah, oh,
But
really?
yeah, but plus it depends on the book. That's the other thing. It depends on the book.
Yeah.
But Skinshifter is just one artist. Artfire is just one artist. And the anthology is going to be multiple artists, obviously. So that's going to be an interesting process.
Yeah.
Um, and then I have a my first action like spy book that's going to be an artist that does all the pencil ink and color, and George is going to be doing the lettering.
George, yeah.
Yeah,
George's a
George
great
is going to
letterer.
do a letter for
Yeah.
that book. Um, but it really just depends on the book. 'Cause, sometimes I like to switch it up, like give one artist a
Yeah.
break and give another artist a chance.
Well, not only
So
that, like you said, like they move, people get
yeah,
married,
exactly.
people have babies. Like,
Exactly. Like, but they communicate back with me, so it makes it easier.
yeah,
So
having that relationship with that one artist, it must be really
exactly.
nice just to have that one
Yeah.
person do everything. Because I
Yeah.
can't imagine. That's why I was worried. I was like, how do you manage like 7 artists? Like, it
I was
sounds
like,
like herding
plus I'm like,
cats. I
like I
love you,
always,
artists. I love you, artists. Okay, don't get me
I'm just,
wrong. You're
I
like
always,
cats.
and the way I always do it, I want to see if I can be friends with you before I even attempt to hire you. Because I
Oh,
want all
that's
of us to
smart.
have fun, to see if we can be compatible, and
Mm-hmm.
also like to see if you're actually in this for the right reason and not just trying to get an easy paycheck.
Easy paycheck.
Yeah.
You're in the wrong business.
Yeah. So,
Ain't
but
nothing
yeah.
easy about this biz.
Yeah.
So, Skin Shifters, let me get you up here. Skin Shifters is currently live on Kickstarter, everybody. Let me drop the linky loo. Um, pitch us this story.
So Skinshifter is based off my novel Jackal Bunny that I wrote a couple years ago.
Yeah, I remember. Yep.
Back in 2023, I believe I wrote Jackal Bunny, and the story is a college girl named Amaya Fitzgerald trying to live her normal life and just be just herself, and just like she's introverted, she doesn't party, she just likes to be to herself. Well, for some odd freaking reason, she's being stalked by this thing as the Jackal Bunny. But the thing is, the Jackal Bunny is if it's an alter ego of a character named Sabrina Jackal. And so you go on this journey where you actually learn that Sabrina Jackal and the Jackal Bunny actually are two different entities. So they're not
Okay.
the same. They're two different entities. They have their own stories. You will learn a little bit of Sabrina in chapter one, but you won't see the full arc until the graphic novel version coming after chapter one. So chapter one is like you sinking your teeth into this world to see if you want to learn the full lore about it in the graphic novel down the road.
Gotcha.
And you learn that the Jackal Bunny is sent from hell by the Corpus Fiend to capture the soul of Maya. And you're kind of on this like cat and mouse journey trying to figure out, okay, what's so special about her? Why the hell does he want her so freaking bad? What's the connection? What's the relationship? If there is a
Yeah.
relationship, that's a tease right there. So I put that out there.
That's scary. I don't like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, and this one is the variant covered by my friend Ruth Goldstein.
Nice.
I mean, this was originally gonna be the novel, the novel cover, but I'm gonna say that for the comic version because this is too freaking good.
I
So
would love this in like spot foil, like the anywhere where there's like that pink and glowing. You know what I mean? To have like
oh
a
yeah,
foil to it would be really
yeah,
cool.
oh yeah.
Just saying.
So yeah, and so that's Skinshifter. Again, and fingers crossed it makes your skin shift while you're reading it.
Say that again. You what?
Makes your skin shift while you're reading it.
While you're reading it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said while you're eating it. I was like, who's
No,
eating
that's
what?
weird.
What are
No,
we
while
eating?
you're reading it. Oh my god.
I was like, I don't
No.
want to eat it.
No, you don't. Trust me, you do not want to eat that. No.
Oh, is this Rogo?
Oh yeah, this is Rogo's
Yeah.
variant cover. This was
Okay.
actually by accident because I
What?
was
How
on
do you?
Edward. Me and Rogo met on Edward Davis's show in July,
Yeah.
and then like 5 minutes after we got off live, Rogo messages me, or I messaged him, or something. Somebody we messaged each other. I just put it that way.
Right.
Long story short, he tells me like, ask me if he could do like art something for my Skinshifter project. And I'm like, dude, I just met you like 5 minutes ago. You want to do art for my story? Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, yes, I love it so much. He loved the story and everything. And I'm like, okay, dude, sure. And I'm like, how much for it? Because I'll buy it. He's like, no, 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 no. I just want to do art for it and everything, and just let's do something with it. Like I was like, and he said that the only payment is like just help me promote my stuff. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Again, I just mentioned like 5 minutes ago, but okay. And then
Yeah.
like a couple of days later, he sends me this art piece, and I'm like, what the fuck? I think he thought I meant like a bad what the fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, no, this is freaking awesome. Like, what can you use this as a freaking cover? I'm like, I've never done variant covers, and I'm like, I could freaking use this as a variant cover for my Skinshifter chapter one.
Yeah.
And he's like, go ahead. I
I
was like,
feel
are you
like
freaking sure?
yeah, yeah. I feel like
And
she
he's
needs
like,
a name, Kevin.
uh,
What's her name? Does she have a name? This one?
that's Skinshifter. That's the Jackal Bunny.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah.
she needs like a silly feminine name like Cindy. It's Cindy.
But yeah, that's the Jackal Bunny. But
Yeah.
but yeah,
Without the ears.
that is Sabrina. That's a more scarier version of her that Rogo made.
But this one has a hook. Like, what's with the hook?
The Jackal Bunny can morph into she
Okay.
can morph her. Yeah, that's the art because I sent art concepts to Rogo. I'm like, this is the more depth version of Skinshifter of Jackal Bunny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was like, so Jackal Bunny,
I was like, he got a different set than we did.
yeah. I was like, she can, the thing, Jackal Bunny can morph into like your worst nightmare, basically.
I'm not okay with this. No.
Yeah, and so these are some original pages that's in the book that's actually being edited right now. So this is not the final page version of it. but this just gives you a glimpse of some idiot college students. I'll put it
Yeah,
that way.
yeah.
I'll put it that way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but this is not the final version. The final version is going to be so much better. But this is just to give you a glimpse of what's in it. And this is one of my most exciting books I've done so far, and I've been waiting a while to do this book, and it's finally here.
That's
And
awesome.
I'm just excited for people to sink their teeth into it.
Ah,
Um,
pun intended.
yeah, and I have so fun with it. And this is just and this is chapter one. And after chapter one, the full arc graphic novel will come. Chapter one, I don't know the final count just yet, but I'm predicting about 40 something pages.
Cool.
And then when the graphic novel comes out, it'll be like 100 something pages.
Nice. 100 and what?
100 something pages. I don't know the
Okay,
final
gotcha.
count
Yeah.
yet. Yeah. So.
I saw the tops of the stick, and my mind's like, why does he have those floss things? Like those. Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
Like right there.
yeah.
You know those flossers?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's a pack of. Oh, no, she'll
Yeah.
floss your teeth for you.
Yeah, she definitely will. I'm like, so yeah. But that picture is actually pictures. The picture is a stickers that Rogo actually has. Rogo is actually going to be selling those stickers at a horror convention in November, where he's also going to be selling my Skinshifter book.
Hey,
And
that's awesome.
I was like, he asked me that 10 minutes after we just met,
Yeah.
after Edward Davis show, by the way. He just offered to sell my books at the horror convention in November. And again, I'm just like, dude, I just met you like 10 minutes ago. Now you want to sell my freaking books? And
Those
so,
good people, though. I love
yeah, he
them.
really is. So he's going to sell my books, and I get sales from that. And we made a deal where he can make art and stickers so he get profit from the stickers of my character while he sells my books.
That's
So
cool.
that's how we started our partnership. So this guy is going to be selling my books.
So cool.
So when I can't make it to like a convention thing, I'm just going to send the inventory to him to wherever convention he's at, and he's going to sell them for me.
See, this is how partnerships begin. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
These are big stickers. I thought they were smaller, but these are big.
Oh no, they're
Yeah.
big stickers. That's why I'm actually in my packaging. I'm going to add some stickers to my packaging.
Ooh.
Because I'm tired of shipping boring shit, so I'm going to have some fun. So,
Yeah, and we were talking about that too. I was like,
yeah,
yes, I'm so
it's like,
excited for you.
It's like whoever backs like the physical, and I will put there will be Skinshifter stickers and something extra in the packaging with the book, and whatever you back, there will be something extra in there. That's as a thank you for supporting my book and giving me a chance to share my story.
Cool. Yeah, you know, my husband, he's not real big into Kickstarter comics, but he's big into like board games, right? And so he'll back these board games that are just nuts. And sometimes they don't show up for like 2 years. Like we forget about them completely, right? But when they show up, like it's an experience opening this box. You know what I mean?
Oh,
The
yeah.
packaging, it's just the whole thing, right? And then people do these unboxing videos where they open everything up and show it off. So I was like,
Yep.
what can I do to make when people, you know, get a lot of things, let's say they get a
Yeah.
comic and hot sauce and t-shirt or bear ones,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? I want it
Oh,
to be
yeah.
an experience when they open the package. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
kind of what made me want to up my game too. So
Yeah, and I've actually created my own branded shipping box. So
cool.
when you get the shipping, it'll be in my shipping box with my logos around it, and then
Nice.
some goodies.
Gotta love
So
the
yeah,
goodies. I
and
love
this
the
is
goodies.
this is my Arcfire comic that's also on there. If you want to add it as an add-on, you can also do that. 2 issues in on Arcfire. Issue 3 is in production soon. I'm editing the script at the moment. Well, re-editing because I have a better structure, better story for it. Because the way because I actually changed up the Arcfire a bit instead of like writing because I was gonna like do like 20 issues of Arcfire.
Mm-hmm.
That was like my original plan. But as I kind of like grew in this industry, I was like, I'm gonna break this down a little bit, and instead of like printing 20 issues like constantly, I'm going to put them into volumes.
Yeah.
So each saga of Arcfire is going to be a trilogy,
Oh,
and
nice.
so when Arcfire comes back out, like if you have the first two singles, you can get the third one as a single too, just to continue the collection. But you will also have the option to get the new reinvented version of Arcfire called Arcfire Quest: The Awakened Diaries, which will be the first trilogy of the Arcfire saga,
That's cool.
which will be the first trade of Arcfire.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm not exactly the same, but similar. That's what I've been doing where it's like I release
Yeah,
the individuals, but then I go back and I put it into a trade, and then
yeah,
the trade always has like bonus material or, behind the
yeah.
scenes. This one has
Oh
some
yeah,
really cool, like I got to do fan art in here.
yeah.
Um this
So
is
yeah,
super cool.
so when I when I launch the next Arcfire, you can get the third issue single. So
Yeah.
if you got the first two issue singles, or you can just get the full all three of them together in one book in like the reboot technically.
Yeah.
And the Arcfire, the Awakened Diaries, which will show the first trilogy saga of Arcfire, because this is the saga he's awakened. He has no memory of who he is. He's on a journey to figure out where the hell he's from, why he's here, what power he has in him. And so yeah, and then after that it would be the next trilogy. I'm still figuring out the title for the next trilogy, but right now I'm finishing out this trilogy first before I get to the next
Right.
trilogy. So
Right.
this kind of like my Lord of the Rings and Hobbit in a way. Only
Cool.
difference is I'm not doing a prequel. I'm just going to tell you the story in the main series. So I'm like, I'm not doing no type of prequel. And then even like the supporting characters will have their own spin-offs
Yeah, I was gonna say
too.
these three right here.
Yeah, so there will be a Elven Witch Sisters spin-off with their own saga down the road too. So I will say that, and we'll do their trilogy as well in the trade and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cavell and Coffee, the Vampire and the Witch, will also have their own uh, trilogy sagas too.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I'm like, so yeah,
See,
so
you're
that
just so full of stories. This is what I love
I
about
just
you.
love storytelling. I love
Yeah.
storytelling, and I've always wanted to tell my own stories. And I'm like, and I always say, I'm like, I don't have like one lead character. All of my characters are leads. Like, because
Mm-hmm.
you never know which character might touch somebody in some way. So I'm
Right.
like, it's like, when Arcfire is done, Arcfire is gonna be done with the main series, but other characters will have their own stories to tell.
Yeah, and it's like I love
So
how it's all in the same universe. So it's
yeah.
like you said, someone could relate more to, the
Hmm.
werewolf character, or like myself
Hmm.
and Carissa could relate more to this coven over here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and people have asked me if my Arcfire and like my Skinshifter, like my Halophane, like all my stories connected in this universe. I'm saying yes, they are. But the
Yeah.
difference is you do not have to read one book to understand the other. You do not. You just start anywhere. Just pick up anywhere. I'm saying even when I put like one character from one comic into another comic, I will explain who that character is without you having to go read that other comic, unless you
Yeah.
want to read that comic, which would be awesome too. To show what I will explain who that character is, like to give you a tease, just to
Mm-hmm.
get you, if you to see if you, to get you interested in wanting to read that comic that character's from.
I
But you
mean,
do not
that's the
have.
whole point. Yeah. Just
Yeah,
to,
but you don't have to pick up one book to understand the other. But they
right.
are connected, and I do have a event trilogy saga down the road that will be the crossover event to
Yes. I was
show
going to say we
these
need a good
characters
crossover.
together. Yeah, that I'll bring the whole lore together to show how these characters are connected. In my universe, it's called the Hollow Fate Chronicles.
The what?
So, yeah, the Hollow Fate Chronicles.
Okay, thank you. It was so
So
good you had to say it twice.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, and
John.
that's the name of the crossover event saga that's going to be coming down the road. I'm crafting it out right now and putting plot points together and everything. But yeah, I'm a yes. It's horror and science fiction and thriller and action. But it is a connected universe, but it's not like I'm not like Marvel telling you this is required reading or required watching to understand. I'm like, no, just pick up wherever you want to start and just read, and you just figure out where you want to go next. so
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I was like, don't worry, I'm not Joe Russo telling you it's required watching to watch four extra minutes of the Endgame Avengers. So don't worry.
There is a whole list. Like, I have Disney Plus, and my kids and I, what were they doing? They've been watching old school X Men. So not
Nice.
X Men '97, the reboot, but like they're watching the
Oh,
old ones. Like,
oh, okay.
yeah, because they're on
Oh,
Marvel, so they're on Disney Plus. So they've been watching
nice,
Saturday
gotcha.
morning cartoons on Saturday morning, which I thought was very
Nice,
fitting. And so
nice.
we were watching some of the old X-Men movies. Like we went back to the very first one.
Oh
Brian
my God,
Singer.
I haven't watched that in years.
I know it's still good. It's still good, right?
Oh
And
man,
Brian Singer is one writer that always is good for a twist, right? So
yeah,
spoiler alert: if you haven't
I
seen
give
this
him
movie,
that.
go watch it. But
Like
when
I give him that.
yeah, because in the movie, it's like this whole time you think Magneto and his team is hunting Wolverine and trying to capture him, but they're not. They're after Rogue the whole time. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So that was the cool twist in that one. So it got my kids. I
yeah,
love it. But
yeah.
there is a list. If you go to Disney Plus, there is a list. There's the Doomsday trailer, and then it
Mhm.
says, "Watch
Watch this.
these."
I was like, watch these. Yeah, but
And
yeah,
there's like
but
8 movies in there. And
yeah,
it's
but I
like
was, yeah, I
X-Men,
was,
Loki, Captain America,
yeah,
um, Shang-Chi, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, Spider-Man, one of the Spider-Man, No Way Home. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
So there's a good smattering. But
yeah.
and it's funny because if you've been paying attention to the news that's been coming out about Doomsday and
Mhm,
some of the characters they've been talking about, it makes sense why they've recommended these movies. So,
mhm.
eh,
And I was talking about Joe Russo. Somebody is required of watching to watch the Avengers Endgame Encore before you watching Doomsday. And I was like, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna pay a ticket to go watch a 3 hour movie that I was seen 6, 7 years ago.
oh, because they
I'm like,
changed 2 lines of dialogue. That's what they did.
and plus, like, there's like 4 extra minutes of the freaking movie, and I'm like, I'll just watch it online. I'm not gonna pay a ticket. I'll pay
Right.
my ticket for
Someone's going to
Doomsday.
record it and put it on TikTok tomorrow.
I was like, I'll watch. Right, I'm like, I'll see the spoiler on TikTok for those that really to pay a ticket to go watch that movie again 7 years later just to watch 4 extra minutes. I was
I
like, I'm
mean,
good. I'm good.
hey, Jared. Um, Here's
So
Professor X. We were just talking about X-Men. Here he is. He showed up.
right, he heard. I'm
Um,
like, I guess he heard me. I'm like,
he is psychic
he
though,
heard,
so that's what
yeah.
happens.
So yeah.
I don't know.
But
I think I want to go see it in the theater just because it is such a good experience in the theater, and my kids didn't get a chance to see it in the theater the first time. You know
okay,
what I
you have
mean?
a reason because your kids haven't seen it in
Right.
the theater.
But
I
I mean,
don't.
like I've
I mean,
seen
I
it in the
don't have
theater.
a
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But other than that,
Oh,
I mean,
and
like, oh, go
this
ahead.
is my first time doing a Tumblr, so I'm just like, let me
Oh, you're
see if I
doing a
can do
Tumblr?
some. Yeah, this is
Oh,
like
nice.
this is an add-on. It's not part of any award, but this if you want to drink while reading the book, you can add a Tumblr as an add-on. So that's an add-on. I wish I had it with me physically, but I didn't got here on time, so that's.
Gotcha.
Um,
Well, let's
Kevisyte is just my magazine, and you're in the first volume. And
yay.
speaking of my magazine, Dennis was actually writing for my magazine too. Um, we have business articles called Unwanted Advice. So when you saw him post like Facebook posts Unwanted Advice, that's his thing. He
Yeah.
wrote for my magazine, and I'm actually revamping my magazine one last time. Um, into something else with a different name and everything and different covers. Because I'm taking my name off of the title.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, cause if like and do something else with it. This is the final time you see this version of the magazine. Um, so yeah, but I'll be transferring everything in these magazines into the new title reboot reboot
Yeah.
version of it, but I'm going to redesign it a bit more to make it look better, honestly.
Yeah.
So and got some
Well,
new covers coming in, so I'm very excited for it.
that's cool.
So yeah.
Well, I think that's one thing I really admire about you, Kevin, is that you're just always adapting and you're always
Mm,
learning and you're
mm,
always trying to make things better. So
mm,
I know you say this is the last time you're rebooting it, but I don't believe that. I think you're just gonna keep making it better until forever because you're
mm,
always learning and growing and finding else. You know, it's not just you, it's the world that changes. And so we adapt and we grow with what the world is.
mm,
So um I can appreciate that about you because you're always like, this is a new version. I'm like, good, we needed that.
mm.
And
Yeah,
then,
and
next year you'll be like, here's a new version. And I will still have, good, we needed that.
nah, but yeah, but in my magazine, I have created interviews like you, like I said, you're in there. Some comics are in there, and I got some mental health articles in there too.
Yeah.
And unwanted advice by Dennis, and then and his one of his final articles will be in the new version. It's the not safe for work articles that he explains what it is and why it works or doesn't work. Or I haven't read it all of it right through yet. Um,
Interesting. Yeah.
but
That's.
I'm going to be paying tribute to Dennis with that one too. So Calf's Day, oh Lord. If it was called Calf Day, it would be a better movie. So, but we'll
That's
see.
amazing,
I'm like,
Jared.
we'll see.
He's just
But
dishing it back to you, Kevin, because Kevin's always like, Jared's
but if
going
it
to be
was
the new
Calf's Day,
Professor X.
Robert Downey Jr. wouldn't be doomed. Somebody else would be doomed. But yeah.
Have you heard the theory that, I'm sorry, this is totally off the subject, but have you heard the theory that there's going to be two Dooms?
Yes, because I looked back at the trailer, that it looked like it's two different dooms.
Yeah.
When you look closer to look at his eyes, one is
One of
like
them has
looks
blue
green or
eyes.
bluish, and the other one's like brown. I was like, holy smokes, are they tricking us right now?
Yeah,
I was like, I hope so.
yeah.
Like, I'm hoping so. They're tricking us right now. I
Well,
think
I mean,
I'm like,
someone had said it like they announced RDJ as
yeah,
Doom, and it was like that.
but
Was that the biggest mistake? Like, what much more impact it would have had if we had gone to see
yeah,
Doomsday and then in the movie revealed that it was. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they were like, it's too big. We can't keep it secret. You know?
yeah. I was
Um.
like, right now we're letting you guys believe that Robert is Doom, but he's playing another dude named Doom, who's really Kev Doom. That's hilarious. Oh my god.
Nice. I like it.
But I'm just hoping when I go see this movie, I'm just like, they announced Robert D a couple years ago as Doom,
Yeah.
but he's not the actual Doom, guys. This guy is.
RDJ is not
It's
an
not an opposing
villain.
villain.
I agree with you, Joe,
Great,
because
yeah.
he's not that tall. He's not that big, but that's why I think they like overpowered him. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Where it's like if you
mm.
give him I have this theory he's gonna kill all the kids. Like I really feel like they're gonna make us hate him because he is going to kill all the children because they've been you think I'm wrong. They've been showing Franklin, right? From Fantastic Four. They've been showing Love from Thor Love and Thunder and they've been showing the kid
That's true.
Captain America's kid that he went back in time. Doom
That
is
is
going to
true.
kill all of these kids. That's why we're going to hate him so much. You
I
mark
was
my
like,
words. You watch. You watch. When Laurie's
like
right,
it's, I was
y'all
like,
be
it's
coming
gonna
for
be
me.
interesting though. So,
He's going to kill the kids. I wanted to talk about this cover.
mhm.
Who's the artist on this cover?
Which one?
This one right here.
My
I'm gonna call this Inner Demons.
that's a good name. I might try that. Um,
Thank you.
my artist of Skinshifter, Daya.
That she did this cover too of this
Mm,
magazine. Because I
yes.
really feel like this is what this is this is um a person dealing, it's almost like
Oh,
their
that's
mental.
actually me dealing with my demons. That's me.
Yes. I can 100% see it.
Yeah.
Where it's
So,
like,
yeah. I'm getting a revamped version of that actually. I'm going to get a revamped version of that made. Because of poetry I have in the magazine of me expressing my mental health and dealing with my demons.
mhm.
So yeah, but yeah, Daya, who's actually the artist of Skinshifter, did that amazing cover. my gosh, she's such a badass. I mean, I don't know how she deals with me, especially with the stuff she goes through. But yeah, Daya, she did that
I'm
cover,
sure
and
she
I'm actually
loves
about to.
you.
I am not sure how she have her do a new, better, badass, more. Well, this is already a more badass version of this one. So that's so. I'm actually glad you actually caught the message of that
Oh
cover, like
yeah,
dealing with your inner demons. I was like, so yeah,
yeah,
I was like,
because
so that's actually
it's
what I've also been looking for. Like, I want the cover to tell the story before you open the magazine.
yes,
So that's also why I'm revamping it too. But the fact that you actually got the message of this cover, like, I did something right with this one. Cool. So,
right. And I mean, like you can
so
get that from like the eye, like this is
mhm,
him, but this is also like this looks like a almost like a duck bill. You know what I mean? Like, and it looks
mhm,
like it's eating him. And then there's a
yeah,
bite off of this side and the eye behind him. So it's like
yeah,
it feels like there's a weight on my back and it's
yeah,
consuming me and I
yeah,
got to deal with it. But he's not embracing it. He's looking away, looking up like need some help. You know what I mean?
yeah. And that's just
Get from that.
that's literally the message of that cover. Why I had it made it that way.
Mm.
Because people, I'm like, because I people always tell me that how I'm so positive and everything, and they ask me like, how do you deal with everything you do? I was like, I just do. I was like, I'm like, I keep a positive attitude, and I'm like, it doesn't matter what kind of day I may have. If I'm upset about something, I make sure I don't show it. So I was
Yeah,
like,
and I mean,
I
I'm
just
with
deal
you.
with it.
I don't show I don't show my demons and I don't air my laundry on social media, but we still have
Exactly.
them. But it's like you got to find your close friends, your family, someone that you can
Hmm.
talk to. It's just like social media is not the place for that. Or at least it shouldn't
Exactly.
be, in my opinion. I think there's too much of that going on.
Exactly. That's why when you look at my social media, I'm posting so many random goofy stuff because I'm like
Yeah.
I'm in a goofy mood. I just want to make people laugh. And so like even like with movies and stuff, even movies that I like, I troll the movie just because
Yeah.
people don't like it. Even if I like it, I mean, people that don't like the movie I like, I'm gonna troll the movie too because it's
Right.
funny. I'm like,
It's
it's
just
funny
to
as
have a
hell.
good time. Like
Like
everybody
for
takes everything
example,
too
like the
serious.
recent post that I made about Superman, Batman, Dawn of Justice from 10 years ago, with
Yeah.
that scene about Martha. I'm like, oh, we got the same mother's name. Now we're besties.
Right.
Um, and then
Convenient.
some, and then some people, and a friend of mine is like, not the point of that not the point of that scene. And I was like, I know that, dude. It's a fucking joke. Take the
Like take
fucking
a
joke,
joke. I
Jesus
know.
Christ.
I
And he was
know.
trying to tell me, like, explain the scene. I was like, dude, I saw this 10 years ago and I was 16. I even knew I knew what they was trying to do.
Speaking of
Tom, you're
people
not wrong.
hanging out
I'm
in the
like, you're not
background,
wrong. I was like, Tom is
Tom
not
just
wrong.
comes in to bash Clue, and that's all we'll hear from him today.
Right. And I'm just like,
Ah,
dude, I'm like, I know the point of the scene. I'm like, I'm like, dude, I watched this movie 10 years ago when I was 16 years old, but I mean, I knew the message of what I was trying to do with the scene. It's still stupid though. But it could have been written so much better.
Thanks, Tom. Thank you.
But it could have been written so much freaking better. And it's like, so I'm making a joke about it.
Right.
And then I know somebody else like commented on it, something. He said, what was like the importance of this? And so I was like, I responded. I was like, I could ask you the same question since every 5 minutes you bash James Gunn about stuff, even stuff he hasn't done. And plus, I'm trying to make people laugh. So that's the point of where I made this post. He said, okay, fair. I was like, Jesus Christ, does nobody take a
I
joke
know.
now?
And it's just
Like,
like everybody
Jesus.
needs to take a chill pill.
And I'm just like,
Hey,
but
what did I
yeah.
post at some point? I was laughing because I'm always teasing Chad Perkins. Chad Perkins and I work together. We talk every day because we're always working on rolling squid bone stuff, right? Where I'm
Yeah.
formatting or
Oh my
helping
God.
or quality, like I'm quality assuring, I'm quality checking things. And
I bashed The Walking Dead in so
he does. But bye. Okay. Anyways,
Dude,
so
I did not even watch The Walking Dead. I watched the spinoff, so that's about it.
oh, don't. I mean, Walking Dead was okay. The farther it goes, the worse it gets because I don't know. It's like in the
I
beginning, it was good and it was like
mm,
edgy, and they didn't have a lot of money, and so like again, you
yeah.
have to be good, when you don't have that big Hollywood budget, right?
Yeah.
And then when people pile on, and then they have too much, they have too much money they don't know what to do with, and then they start doing spinoffs and they do stupid, excuse my French, but they do stupid shit with the show.
Yeah,
And then
I didn't watch. I never watched the
it
main
jumps the shark.
series, but I watched each spinoff. Well, not each one. I watched the Fear the Walking Dead and World Beyond. I didn't care to touch the Nixon guy or
Daryl,
yeah.
I watched that
And
one.
and I started watching Dead City, but I got so
I didn't
bored.
watch that one.
I got
I don't
so.
think Maggie and Negan would ever team up. So that just seems
I
like this money
the,
grab.
the funny thing is, I watched the show and understood everything that's happening because I saw like even watching the previews of the original show when they was on. I was like, I can tell the storyline just from the previews.
Yeah.
And just looking from the previews, I'm like, they have no chemistry whatsoever. So why the hell are they in a spinoff together? First of all, why the hell they got a spinoff? And first of all,
well, because it's Negan.
and then
Negan, like
like,
people love Negan, and like Negan
like,
is one of the
I
better
love Jeffrey.
characters.
I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan, great actor.
Just
I
read the
love
books.
Lauren, great actress. But this show, I watched the first 5 minutes of the spinoff, and I was like,
I know.
and
I'm
I
with
was like,
Jared. Just read the books. Like I have the big omnibus. There's multiple of those. We have them all, and
nice.
Read the books. But even like I don't know, it's almost like villain fatigue because by the end of the story, it's like we've seen it all. They've been terrible to each other. We get it. Humans are jackasses. We don't know how to treat each other. And in an apocalypse, we're just gonna be selfish and kill everybody else. Like that's it. Like he keeps trying to one up the villains, and then by the time you get to the end, you're like, all right.
And I actually
seen
have
it.
my first zombie saga I'm working on too.
Hey,
And
sweet.
my artist on that book told me that my zombie saga is the best thing they've read and like seen
That's
in a
awesome.
minute. And they was like, dude, are you publishing this? I was like, yeah, I have my publishing company. And they,
I'm sorry, I just wanted to show. Lou,
oh, that's so beautiful.
there you are. First page of the fan art gallery. I just
That
wanted
is
to
so
show you.
cool.
You're in the book.
That is so freaking cool.
Continue.
And my artist on my zombie saga is like, dude, they told me that this is the best thing they've
pity
read and it's better than The Walking Dead. And I was like, what
Mm.
the crap? I'm like, you're telling me this? I'm like, I'm a new kid on the block, and you're telling me that my zombie saga is better than The Walking Dead. And then they say anything on the mainstream. I was like, what the crap? Like, what the crap? I was not expecting that type of compliment.
But again, it's like people just want something new. Give us new stuff. Like, oh, Tom, yeah, there's always an asshole at the end of the world.
That's
Really,
not, you're not wrong about that. Buddy.
It's like that's the only people that survive, right? All the nice guys, they're dead.
Yeah.
But I just laugh because it's like I'm with you, where it's like my story is different than the typical zombie apocalypse that we normally get, and it's because I'm sick of reading the same thing over and over again. I want something new, so give it to us. That's why we're here. Kevin, where's my copy? What the?
Bro, that book is still in production. You have to wait a bit.
That's funny.
It's my first zombie saga, so I'm taking my extra precious time with it because I don't want to make it stupid.
But
and plus, I'm
right?
I'm keeping that zombie saga to like a 3-volume thing, and I'm done with it. After that,
yeah,
like 3 volumes, and I'm done because I'm not gonna like milk the franchise.
Yeah,
I was like 3 volumes, like, and
But
then
I
I was
really-
like, okay, done. I'm like, if you ask me for more, I'll do I'm not doing. I do a different zombie saga, but in this storyline, it's done. It's like completely done.
But I mean,
yeah,
like, I feel like with Arcfire, where you have all these really interesting characters where you could go all over the place. But there's some stories where I feel like it really does benefit from having a beginning, middle, and end right from the beginning. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Where every single issue drives home and pushes the story towards that ending. And I mean, that's just, to me, the difference between like Lost and Breaking Bad. You know what I mean? And I've said this on the show. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I think that's the difference in storytelling is you can tell when a story is driving towards a point or when it's meandering around because it has space to fill, you know?
Oh yeah. Wait till you see Zombie Critter.
Come on.
Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, Arcfire is different. I mean, I have a lot of my one Arcfire is my beginning of my career. That's where I started with Arcfire. So I have a lot of story and mythology, and I will do it Arcfire. And even when I end the Arcfire main series, you will see Arcfire in other comics too. So I will say that. And so
Oh,
he will still be around. It's just that his main series has a certain story point. Then he just
yeah.
gonna it's going to make
Yeah.
sense to me. It's going to make sense why he's going to jump around in other stories. I will say that
Okay.
after his main series, once he gets his full power and memory and learns who he is. So when I'm done his full main series, and then he's going to jump to other series, kind of be like that. Nah, well, that's going to be a spoiler, so I'm not going to say
Yeah, don't say
that.
spoilers on my show. I don't like it. No
Yeah,
spoilers.
but
No
I will say
spoilers.
it will. After I finish his main series, it will make sense why he will bounce in other stories
Yeah.
around my universe.
Well, I wanted to ask you a question regarding this comment that Jared made. So, done with it until the masses demand more. And
Mm,
for everybody in the chat, I want you to tell me this too. So, like for me, for Path of the Pale Rider, I have a
mm,
story with a beginning, middle, and a definite end.
mm,
But I at that point, it's to me, it's over. Like I
mm.
don't think I could do more after that. Um, but what would happen, Kevin, if someone, you finish a story, you say, this is the end, and then the masses demand more? Would you go back and reopen that story, that world? And would you tell a spinoff or would you bring in main characters again? So if the people want it, are you doing it because people want it, or when it's done, and that's it? You've put it to bed. You put it to rest. What are you doing? What are you doing, and what
W-
are people doing? Well,
Uh,
this is well,
I'm stopped Osborne's part. Real? Oh crap. Okay. When when I get to that point of finishing a series and I grow that
Jared.
audience and people like this can't be the end, and like they want more of this particular character, I would say I'll think about it.
Yeah.
And then if people start making theories, I'm like, what if you go this route? Or like give me like different type of theories of like, could this character go this way? Or stuff like that. And I'm like, intriguing. We'll see. So I'm
Well,
like, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't want to keep writing the same story for over and over again. So it's like it's going to
yeah.
be like you have to give me a really, really good reason to continue it because I don't want to just continue it just to continue it. I'm
I
like,
think
I'm
it
not
just
gonna
needs
be
to
like
be.
Hollywood and
Yeah.
just trying to like. I was like, so if you give me like a really good reason that you want more of
Hi,
this,
Carl.
if the idea for more natural, yeah, that's why. That's where
Yeah.
the point I'm
Okay,
going.
I'm with you
It's
guys
like,
on this. If there's
yeah,
more story that I could tell and it's a good
yeah,
story, I don't want to just produce fluff. You know what I mean?
exactly,
Because
exactly,
that's exactly what Hollywood is doing. What is it? John
yeah,
Krasinski did The Quiet Place, and they were like, "We're ready
yeah.
for the next one." He was like, "There is no
Excellent.
next one. There is no next one, right? It's one and done." And they were like, "Maybe you don't
Yeah,
understand. There will be a next one, and either you can be a part of it and you can write it, or someone else will." You know what I mean? But
yeah,
that's Hollywood, where it's like we're gonna make movies based on the
yeah.
success of the previous one. So if it
And
made
then
money, we're making another one.
yeah, and then I'm also thinking,
Hmm.
I'm like, if a writer has an idea that understands my character and that wants to pitch me an
Ooh.
idea to do a spin-off or a continuation of it, and if it's good enough, I might consider it. But like I
Oh,
said, I
okay.
don't want to milk it dry. Because I'm like I like a storybook ending, and if and it ends very well, I don't want to mess up that ending because it ends
Right.
perfectly.
Well, I think that's how we got to where Star Wars is. Because remember, when
Exactly.
they were doing Star Wars, it was like we were ravenous. Like, give me more Star
Yeah.
Wars, give me. And now it's just like, I don't
I
know.
was like,
I
yeah,
might see it, I might not.
like I
I don't
said,
want to see the new Grogu.
there are spin-offs with other characters that's in the same universe. So,
Yeah, cash cow to death.
right.
To
So that's
death.
so yes, there are spin-offs and everything, but with other
Hey, it's Jim.
characters. But
Yeah.
when I end a certain arc, I'm ending that arc and leaving it there.
And I really feel the same. Like, what I still got a long Path of the Pale Rider is really long. We're gonna be doing this for a while. But the thing is that when we get there, I want the ending to be so definitive and like fan payoff, and we've
Yeah,
checked off all the boxes to the point where people are like,
yeah,
I feel good about this ending. I don't want to leave it
mm,
open ended where it's like, oh, she can come back and do more. It's like,
yeah. I'm
maybe we
like,
can spin
yeah.
off Dwayne Fink.
Yeah,
Because that would be Sebulba for president of Star Wars.
right. I'll only end stuff on cliffhangers and open ended when I'm letting you know there is another story that I'm telling. But when
Yeah,
I get
quality
to that
over
series
quantity.
finale, I'm like, this is the ending. I'm done. It's like I'm done. It's like, yes, exactly. I might be Kevin, but I'm not Kevin Feige. I'm actually quality over quantity.
Oh
So,
gosh.
uh,
Oh,
but
Kevin
yeah,
Feige.
even if like there be a demand of more, I'm just like there are spinoffs in the same universe you can check out too. Like there
Right.
are stories, but I was like, but also you would see this character in another book. This what this main series has done.
But I think that's why the first phase of Marvel did so well is
Hmm.
because they were developing the individual movies, right? We got to
Exactly.
know those characters. And then
Mhm.
every now and again, we would see like Black Widows and Iron Man. Bruce
Exactly.
Banner is in the, he was in the first Avengers without, seeing him on his own. He had
Hmm.
previous ones, but not that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like, moving these characters around, things that we know and love. And so,
Hmm.
in your story where you're developing these characters, and then we're going to see Arcfire in different books, like that makes
Hmm.
sense, and then
Yeah.
we can see how they interact.
Yeah.
All of my books have endings planned. Yep.
Yep.
See, I believe it.
Yeah.
100%. Don't be like the big two and stretch it until you give fake, just fake giving a crap. I
Yeah.
know. And
So
that's
I'm
where I'm
not.
with you, where it's
Yeah.
like,
So I'm not going to stretch myself out. It's like I'm not going to spread myself too thin.
and that's why it's like done with it until the masses demand more. It's like that's such a fine, I don't know. It's like they really gotta want, more in order to
There is
bring it
more.
back.
There's spin-offs.
Right, right.
There is more. But in this particular storyline, it's finished. I'm not going to continue that because it's a storybook ending. So, yeah.
Um, let's take a minute. We're gonna play Would You Hug This? This is actually a
So, yeah,
man,
exactly.
and it's hugely popular. This is true. Exactly. And then they don't go back and they revamp it,
Yeah,
you
and
know?
that's actually a lot of my stories are in like a manga type of style.
I think we could definitely benefit from taking some lessons from manga. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't hurt
Yeah.
me. Okay.
So yeah.
I'm gonna play the thing and we're gonna play the thing. All right? All right. The question today is would you hug this? And the answer is yes. Because today happens to be our Dennis Knight tribute. All of the things. You know what? I think we're all gonna hug these. I'm just saying. Most of the time I put up silly stuff. Tom, you had the you had the cosplayer one.
Like
Um,
Tom knows me so well at this point.
Tom knows. But I mean, at this point I think everybody is hugging every single picture I put up here today. I'm just gonna put it out there. And for the people that are watching, I just want to let you know today is our kind of 1 year anniversary of playing Would You Hug This. It all started because of Kevin Davis coming on the show, and I asked him if he would hug all these vicious bears, and he did. He hugged them all.
Even though it was a joke, but every time I make a joke, it becomes reality. So that's my
It just kind
superpower,
of
guys. That's my superhero power.
it's
Like every joke I make, it comes reality.
yeah, and he just keeps joking about that path of the Pale Rider drink. What's it called? Pale Tears.
What's
What
that?
we call it?
Pearl Rider tear drink.
Tears of. I
I
forget.
think I said Pearl Rider tears drink. I think I said it. I said it. I forgot. I said it a different name, so I forgot what the one I actually kept up with. I think it
He
was
just
Pale
keeps
Rider
throwing it out
tears.
there, hoping I'll do it someday.
Yeah, I
I
think it was
really don't want
Pale
to
Rider tears drink.
ship liquids, but I may ship hot sauce. I don't know. Anyway, Path of the Pole Dancer. That is
Oh,
correct. Path. We said Path of the Pole
that's
Rider.
better.
It's pretty close.
That's
That's
better.
what
That's
Karen
better.
Needlemeyer calls Path of the Pale Rider. Yes.
Yeah, that's better.
Um. So of course we are hugging Dennis. Now I loved when he took pictures with hats. Is it just me?
No,
This
no.
hat.
I'm a hat guy myself, so he has some
Yeah.
awesome freaking hats.
I'm like, here he is on a panel. The hat
He
just
that,
makes it, man.
he makes me want to get hats, like some hats
Yeah,
like this
yeah,
now.
man. I love the hat. Oh, he's just so smiley.
Oh
Mm,
my god.
so cheese. So much cheese. Very thoughtful.
Yeah,
I think this would have been good for like an artist picture inside of like a dust jacket
yeah.
for like a novel. Things
Yeah.
like Stephen King, like on the back of the book. Like,
Oh
Dennis.
yeah. And like he got his serious face on.
Yeah. It's like the
Oh yeah.
professional headshot there. I love his hat.
Oh my
I don't know
god.
what he's
He
reacting
was
to here, but
such a
it's great.
joker. Oh my god.
And that is our would you hug this tribute to Dennis Knight? The answer is yes.
Yes.
We would all hug them. All right. Next time you come on, I'll make you hug other things that probably won't be as fun. So.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for playing, everybody. Jared has a question for you. Would you hug Arcfire or Skinshifter or maybe Halloween?
All of them.
You would hug them all?
Yeah, I created them, so I know their weaknesses.
Oh God.
It's like I mean I create them, I know their weaknesses, so yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't hugging no Donnie Darko. No.
That's fine. Like, that's fine.
Of course, Kevin is the one that keeps trying to hug Big James, so.
Yep.
What was that, Kevin?
Well,
I'll be a millionaire soon? You're so funny.
Jesus Christ. I don't know about millionaire, but financially stable, that's my goal. I was like, that's
Financially
my goal.
stable, yes.
Yeah,
that's
my goal. I
that's
was like,
what we
I'm
all try
legit
to
like
be.
the Adam Sandler, where I'm saying, no matter how much money I make, you will not tell that I have money.
You're
I
right.
will still be the same guy.
Just gonna be wearing basketball shorts.
Exactly, wearing shorts, joggers, a regular shirt, looking raggedy as hell. Unless I'm at an event, then I'll look a professional. But my normal
Right.
self, I am just chill, laid back, wearing shorts, a hat, with sweatpants, and just tennis shoes. So yeah,
That's
like
funny.
one of the things I hate dressing up, but I know I look good dressing up. That's just me. But
You clean
I'm
up
like,
nice.
I hate dressing up because I'm like I just want to be comfortable, but when I have to do it, I would do it because I have to look professional and I know I look good doing it. So, but yeah.
Gotta do it. I just want to remind people the reason why we're here is because Skinshifter Chapter 1 is live. Linky Lou is in the chat. I'm going to drop it for you again. Go show some love. Help Kevin. Kevin is funded, but
I want to get to my first
bonus.
stretch goal.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. Kickstarter's going to take a chunk of the money. I mean,
True,
like,
but still,
I always remind people, this could be the goal, but it's not necessarily the goal, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like there's credit card fees, there's Kickstarter fees, the shipping is included in this, so that comes right off the top.
Yeah.
Doesn't include how much money we still have to pay art team and production and printing. No matter how much money, still wear basketball shorts and a jersey 2 sizes too big for you. That's Adam Sandler.
Exactly.
Here it is. Show some love. Can we play the video? I haven't done that yet.
Oh, that's an old video. I forgot to update it, but yeah, you can.
Okay. I love that. I love how the fast words go with the creepy music. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, that was my first one that I made when I did the pre-launch, and I forgot to change it when I launched it. So sorry.
Oh, now you're going to make me have to play this one too. We're going to play it. We got to love this one.
Oh, Lord. Stretch goal, stretch goal.
After all, it is Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think I'm bleeding. Am I bleeding? Ah! Nose and lips. Okay, ow. Can I? Ow, ow, ow. Ow! Wait! Ow! 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 Please, Mr. Host. Oh!
Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah. As I put, and like with the stuff I do, luckily, with the Kickstarter, just the Kickstarter goes straight to the shipping stuff. What
That's
the
what it feels like to run a Kickstarter, Tom.
Right. Yeah, it is. But yeah, my Kickstarter it's mostly for it goes straight to shipping everything out.
Oh, nice.
Because everything else before I launch is paid for, like ordered and stuff.
Right.
So
Still.
I'm like, so I try to think smart before I launch. I'm just like, I'm gonna get everything. I'm like the artist is paid for before the launch because I want the book. I missed the part. Yeah, I was like, so that's why I'm like, before I launch the Kickstarter, I want to make sure the artist is already paid for ahead of
Yeah.
time, and like the book is finished and done, or even like 90% done before I launch, and just get the goodies together. And then after I get the Kickstarter, I just buy the shipping stuff and just ship stuff out, so you don't have to wait too long.
Yeah,
And plus I don't spend them. I don't splurge with myself. I'm spending money like that. So I legit save up all the time, the best way I can. And so
yeah,
I don't buy stuff all the time. Like I buy what I need and like food and
yes,
stuff. And
but
and so
any
like that.
bonus you can put towards the next project. So
Exactly. So that's like how I go about my stuff. I'm like,
mhm.
that's the other answer to people that ask me, how do you do this stuff? I'm like, that's how I save up, buy stuff ahead of time, launch launch the Kickstarter, get it
Yep.
funded, and then then that goes to shipping. Then whatever hell left, I go to the next project.
Yep.
And
That's
then I
how it
just save
goes,
up that
people.
more. I'm
That's
like,
the merry-go-round of
I just
Kickstarter.
and I just save it up, and I'm like, yeah,
And that's why Jared and so many of us we have this love-hate relation. Everybody, I think, has a love-hate relationship with Kickstarter. We love it
oh yeah,
because our stories get out, our books get out. You know, it gets to the people. New people can find us there, but it's also like, man, I gotta put all this stuff together. I know you've got a boat in Florida. You have a boat in
oh,
Florida?
nobody's supposed to know that, dude. Dang, bro.
That's where all the extra money goes. That's
No
right.
one's supposed to know that, Tom. That was a secret I told you. That
Mhm.
was supposed to be private, dude.
Yeah, head on your own game. Nice. I know. I want to get to that point too. I'm not there yet because, I'm a housewife.
I was like, yeah, I'm four
But at
years
some
in.
point I want to
I'm
be
like,
like one whole comic ahead,
yeah, I'm 4 years in, but I've learned a lot just by watching everything and just being observant. So I'm like, I try to go a different route than most people do. So, and that's what people always like, dude, you came in blazing. It's like,
You
I
did.
I just love storytelling, and I'm serious about what I want to do. And people be shocked when I tell them. I was like, I haven't had a 9 to 5 job since I was 18. It's like as soon as I came out of high school, I went straight into entrepreneurship and like designing my own stuff.
Yeah, speaking of, let's go here.
And so now I got my associates in human services, my bachelor's in professional studies, and now I'm a few months out from getting my master's of business administration.
Amazing. Masters.
Yep.
Master Kevin.
Oh God, that's so weird. Oh God. No, please don't ever call me that again.
Yeah, then you can dress up like a Jedi and you can call people Padawan.
Oh my God.
Website. Let's go look. Cool. Can we talk about this?
Sure. That
About
is Virgo's design, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
But the thing that you sent me.
Yeah, that's actually the Corpus Fiend.
The what? The Corpus Fiend?
Corpus Fiend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a version of him.
Gotcha.
He's a demon, so he can come in different but that's a version of him I had Virgo make.
That's so cool.
You actually see that version of him in Day of Style in chapter 1, I believe.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah.
There's so much here.
Kevin's House is a event I am planning to create down the road.
For what? Like a con? Like a Comic-Con?
No, haunted house type of horror
Oh,
event thing. That is Carrie's fan art.
there it is. I
She
love it,
told you about.
Carrie.
Yeah,
Go back.
yeah. That's Carrie's fan art for
Yeah.
Skinshifter.
Dude, you can make those into stickers too.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about it.
That'd be
Like, I'm
fun.
actually thinking about it now. So yeah, that's
Cool
another logo
designs.
Kevin's House I'm playing around with. The Kevisyte Network is, as you know, my podcast. Miss Velvet Revolver is my friend's brand that I'm managing and helping her build. Kevis Life is my nonprofit that I'm planning on doing.
Gosh, it's still going.
So yeah, and that's a different logo for Kevisyte Studios, and some covers of my books. And Kevilist is my mental health clothing brand. And Cyberville is the new revamped magazine that I mentioned.
Gotcha.
And Campus Brew International is my beverage company. And that's the other logo of my nonprofit. And Campus is my publishing company. So yeah. And then Kevisyte podcast is my pre-recorded podcast. And
Wow.
Kevisland might be my potential festival I want to do down the road.
I was like, I think this is an amusement park. We can
Yeah,
go to?
festival. Yeah,
Right,
is
guys?
my yeah. I have a lot of goals. I just plan them out in my head and just I get logos made so I already know what they look like because I'm a
Cool.
visual learner. So I get them made and get them out of my head so I don't forget about them. So yeah, and that's some episodes of
Oh,
Kevisyte
yeah.
podcast you can watch on my YouTube
So cool.
and also on my website.
Do, 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 do.
And you can actually go to brands and you can see what they are. Might make it
Yeah,
easier
I was
for
gonna
you.
say. I was like, there we go.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what they are.
I thought last time I was here at your website, you had like merch.
Yeah, they are taken down for right now.
Okay. Under construction.
Yeah, yeah, because they're going to be on a different website builder.
Gotcha.
Well, they actually are a website builder. But when you go on the brands and you see under the Kev list, which says shop here, that will take you to the other website.
Oh.
Yeah, if you can pull, I'm like,
Do.
there you go. Yeah, so that's just one up there right now.
Under construction. There's more coming, people. I promise.
Yeah, because I'm still waiting on the art. Yeah, I was like, I'm still waiting on the art.
Yeah.
For that. But yeah, but all the stuff are unisex. So they're men and women. So.
Oh, the Facebook just crashed. What the heck? From StreamYard.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on, everybody. I must push all the buttons. No, it died. We're having trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be an issue on Facebook's end. Really? I don't think so. StreamYard,
Facebook
it's
has
usually
always had
you.
issues.
Was the stream ended or deleted on Facebook? No. Jerks.
Yeah, it got disconnected on my side too.
Kevin is Padawaning everyone. Where's your braid? I could put a braid in. I could put a braid in and be Kevin's Padawan.
I actually had braids when I was a kid.
Did you?
Yeah.
Who says, Laurie, you are miles ahead in so many ways. Thank you. I try to be. I'm 3 issues ahead and I'm working on the 4th. Yes, that's
nice.
Perfect.
Heck yeah.
And Nem, he says, hey, you two getting into trouble doing everything I would do.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
I don't know. I know you, Nem. I ain't doing everything that you would do, but we're trying to stay out of trouble. We're just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to give some warning if you push all the buttons, buy a boy some dinner or something.
Oh, something. Oh my God. That is hilarious. Oh my God.
That's Karen's thing, is she pushes all the buttons and it explodes the computer.
Right.
This is what happens.
Oh yeah.
So let me go back. Let me get off of the clicking on all the things again. So let me go to. I'm gonna go here. All right. And yes, it did crash on Facebook. I'm sorry, everybody on Facebook. I don't know what happened. It must be Facebook because it ended on the 2 channels at the same time. So Thanks a lot, Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook is ridiculous.
So when you're on Kickstarter, if you always want to look at other projects, just let me go back. If you click on creator, so it has like the buttons here, right? So this is the campaign. You can either click here, which is what I usually do, or you can click here. And then you can see all the projects. And so when Kevin said that he has several that are just hanging out until he gets further into production, he wasn't kidding. Here they all are. So here's,
And there's a little bit of a teaser right there of the graphic novel version of Skinshifter.
ooh, Terminus.
That's
This
the
was a fun
zombie.
one.
That's the holiday anthology.
Gotcha.
Dennis and I working on.
Here's the
Arcfire, Crest Awakened Diaries, and Mad Pops. That's another apocalyptic story. That's going to be a 6-part mini series. So that's basically going to be a full trade when it comes out. So I got to change that title
Yeah.
because the way I'm thinking about it, I'm just going to release all 6 together in a freaking trade. So I'm like, So that's going to be a full trade.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, Halloween, it didn't fund the first time, which is fine. It's still gonna come back. It's coming back down the road. But when I released Halloween, I got sick so bad releasing that earlier this year, and I lost momentum. But that's completely fine.
Pop says, "Are you going to rename it?"
Rename what? Oh no, I'm keeping
Halloween?
Mad Pops.
Mad Pops. Mad Pops.
I'm like, no, I am keeping Mad Pops. I'm like, there's a purpose why it's Mad Pops. Like, there's a little purpose. I made it Mad Pops on purpose. And Daya is actually the artist on this one too.
Yeah. So funny.
So yeah, I said 1 of 6, but it's going to be 1 through 6. I'm just going to release that as a full trade.
Okay.
So yeah, I got
one
to go
book?
change the title. Yeah.
Gosh. I haven't jumped right into a graphic novel before, so that's always something like I'll have to look into. And I do want to do an anthology. It's on my bucket list to do, but it's like I don't feel like I'm ready to do that yet because I know here's the problem. I know everybody's going to want to write for it because I want to do the Care anthology.
Oh hell yeah, nice.
And so I don't know how I need to take submissions and then like you got to pay people for their work and what's our goal going to be like
Yeah, that's why Mad Pops is not one of my priorities because that's the graphic novel, and that's not one of my priorities. But I just have it up already. This is so it already like try to get some follows on it.
Yeah.
But I don't have a date for it just yet because, like I said, that's not a priority of mine. But right now, Arcfire, Skinshifter, that's kind of like my priority project at the moment. Terminus, not sure yet either, because that's I'm not. That's kind of gonna be a trade too.
Yeah.
I'm like I already wrote the issue 1 script. I'm editing issue 2 script and editing the 3rd one too. So that's going to be a trilogy saga like Arcfire with the trilogy trade. So Terminus would be 3 volumes. So it's gonna be like 9 issues, but just in 3 trades. It's like I'm not releasing 3 trades at once. Don't worry. I'm not. Don't worry. But yeah, I'm like, but it's just the way I think. It'll be a better way to print it that way, and break up the story and like trilogies, and then release it as a trade, and then that's how my brain operates. It's just better storytelling that way for me. Because I kind of writing just 1 issue and then having to wait like a while for I was like it kind of irked me a bit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so now with my storytelling, I write like a trilogy for this saga and then have it send it to production and get it printed as a trade.
Gosh, if you can afford it, then do it. Yeah. I can't. Sadly.
Yeah, I wish. So I'm like, but I take my time with it because I don't want to overrun my artists either. And so yeah, I just take my time with it, and I'll bring it out when I'm confident about it. So yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the hard part too. Like I've had um luck keeping artists for like 4 issues, but if I was going to
Mm,
go straight into the trade, I'd be worried that I would lose an artist in the middle. You know what I mean?
mm, mm.
And then that could
Yeah, that's
affect the
why.
book.
Yeah, that's why even when it was a trade, I send like one script at a time and have them work that one script, and then take a break, and then we'll get to the next issue and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't send like a full 100-page script. I'm like I'll break it up. That's what I'm like. I'll break it up like an issue. I'm like I break it up. I'm like, this is the first issue. Let's get this one done and start promoting it. And then while the campaign goes, we can start the next issue. And so that's how I break up everything.
Okay. That makes sense. That
Yeah,
way they don't get fatigue.
exactly.
I feel like
Exactly.
like artists are like kittens and their cats. Like they just shiny
Exactly.
things, and they need to do a
Yeah.
variety of things in order to stay sane. They really
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. That's
Um,
why, like with Daya, I was like, when we finish chapter one, I was like, take a break, get some
yeah.
rest. I'm like, take a break. I'm like, I'll send you the script when you take a break for the next chapter in the graphic novel version. So take a break. We're gonna rest a bit. Let me get these book. Let me get this shipped out.
Right.
While you get some rest, and we'll get the party started on the next one. But while she's taking a break, I have my other artist on another story.
Mm,
So that's how I bounce between. Like when we finish one book, I bounce between the other one.
yeah.
Like this artist take a break. I have my next artist do the next book, so I get that campaign up, and then so that's how I balance everything out. So yeah.
That's
It's really fun. It's actually better for me because it gives me like breathing room myself.
right.
So yeah, that's how I found my balance and everything.
That's I mean, then that's what you have to do is you just have to make sure that there's a work life balance.
Hmm.
Um, work hard, go in like you did with jumping with both feet, but still it's like you have to keep your sanity. You just have
Oh
to.
yeah.
So Kevin's an art pimp takes notes. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's about right.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ, that's hilarious.
Nem.
Oh my god.
So Kevin,
Like
have you done Comic-Con yet? Have you done
no,
Comic-Con? Are you
that's
planning on
no,
doing
no,
any this fall?
no,
No.
no, not yet. I'm not in the headspace at the moment to travel.
No. Okay.
Um,
I was
no,
just
not right
curious. I
now.
know I know there was something we had
Like
talked about last
I'm
year.
like I can go as a fan, but I just don't feel like
Yeah.
traveling yet. Um,
Is there not cons by you?
no, they
Oh, that
are.
sucks,
No,
man.
they are. I'm like I said, I just don't feel like traveling yet. Like, I'm very introverted, so I just don't feel like going out there yet.
No, Nam, we're enjoying your company. I miss you, dude. In fact,
But
I need to.
there are cons around here. I just don't feel like being around people just
Ah,
yet.
I hear ya.
Yeah.
I'm
Plus,
going to a.
it's also this just schedule. It comes at a horrible time too.
Sometimes they do.
So yeah,
Well,
so
and
it's
here's the hard part: is a lot of the cons you have to plan out months in advance,
that
like
part.
because
Yeah,
right because like
yeah.
I just signed up for Texoma and that one's in February,
Mm,
so because they need to fill their tables. So you're
yeah.
paying in advance you're committing to the time
Mm,
and you know what I mean to be there. And so like
yeah.
for me, not only do I go with books, I go with hot sauce. So I have a Comic-Con this weekend. I'm going to be at Denton Comic-Con
Oh,
in
nice,
Denton, Texas. It's a 1-day con.
nice.
And I have no hot sauce. So I got to spend all week restocking.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
So I can
Yeah,
sell some
but
hot sauce.
that's why I got Rogo. I'll be shipping out books to Rogo, and because he's going to I forgot the horror convention in Texas, in
Big
Austin.
Terror.
I forgot the name of it, but I know it's
I
November. It's November 21st and 22nd.
think it's
Uh,
Big Terror, I want to say. I'm going to Big Texas in October in San Antonio, but there's another one that's like horror based.
yeah,
I didn't get to
I forget the
go to
name of
that
it,
one,
but
but I think that's the one he's talking about because he's from that area. So
yeah. So he's gonna have Skinshifter with them that weekend.
cool. Skinshifter should do
So
well then at that
I'm
con.
like Rogo is like the extroverted side of me where he help me sell stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I mean, like that's a cool thing to
uh,
do too, is go to a con where one of your friends are there and hang out
mm,
at their table, watch them sell, You know what
Mm.
I mean? Get the experience of pitch, learning
Yeah.
how to pitch. Um,
Oh yeah.
I was at Texoma last year, and I
Mm.
love Texoma Comic Con. Chris Hayes and Kim Hayes put on that one. It's just across
Nice.
the Oklahoma Texas border, so it's in
Nice.
Oklahoma by the casino. And like I'm there, William Russell's there, is there. There's so many people that we're like friendly with, like Ken Salinas and Lacey Kruger and Jason Turner. Like I could just go on, but George Medina comes down for that one, and he hangs out with Sam, and we always try to get the three of us together. So it's William, and then myself, and then on the other side is Sam Vera, and we just have a blast the entire time, right? But this
Oh
past year, Dash Hooper came down, and so he hung out with me at my table, and like I put him to work.
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
get to work, Dash. But it's like if you haven't done it before, you can like go hang out with someone and just learn from their experience, watch how they do stuff, stand behind the table, see how people look at stuff, what they interact with, like
Mm.
what's eye catching. But
Oh yeah.
horror cons, I feel like are the best because those people really love that genre, and it
Mm.
doesn't matter what you have, they just love that genre. So like I did Texas Haunters, I want to say last month, it was in July, and oh, it's September now, but in July I did that one. And it's like I saw them get t-shirts, I saw them get costumes and lawn decorations and books, and they were having hot sauce, and it's just like anything in that genre they
Mm.
love. So if you
Oh
have
yeah.
something horror related, they'll eat it up. They love it.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah. But I
definitely you
told
should go to
Rogo, I said,
those.
well, I'm like, one of these days I'm gonna travel out there while he's at a convention, so I can just be at his table.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just a lot of fun, man. Hey, you have a good time. There's busy times, there's slow times, and it's just like it's
Mm.
just fun to work a table together. It's a blast.
Oh yeah.
And
I was like,
yes, we
I'm like,
will pray for you, Nam.
ooh, if you ready
Have
to
a
come this
good
weekend,
con
oh,
weekend. This is
oof.
his first one since getting his tumors removed. So
Oh yeah. Oof.
please take it easy as
Please.
well. Sit and talk. Stand and talk is, I mean, like stand up, sit down, just do what your body can handle. Don't kill yourself,
All right.
please. If you can share a table with one of your artists, that's a good way to start too. Absolutely. But a lot of times
Oh
we're not in the same place. You know what I mean? Like artists can be global now.
yeah.
And so
Yeah.
it's hard to do that. I did have the opportunity to do that when Marco DeFio, when we were in the first four, because he's from Arlington and I'm from Dallas, and so we would be at cons together, and
Oh
we
wow.
would share a
Nice.
table, and that was a lot of fun.
Heck yeah. Nice.
hmm Gilbert's from San Antonio, so that's about a 5 hour drive, so that's a little bit harder to do. But
All
he
right.
and I will cross paths from time to time, so that's always good if we can be at cons and like, hey, can you put me over here next to Gilbert? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
my
My
new artist is in
yeah.
Brazil, so I don't think that's going to happen. So.
Yeah. Daya is in Florida. She's in Orlando. So
Yeah, so
I
you'll
think
have to
she.
go to Florida.
Yeah, I think she goes to. I think she has like random art shows at times. So one of these days, I'm gonna see if I can catch her at her art show
That'll be
that she
good.
does. Um, so yeah, I love Orlando. I haven't been back to Orlando in forever.
There's a huge crowd, like Travis Gibb, and
Yeah.
like his crowd are all out there.
Oh
Elias
yeah.
and Brian Wolf and
So yeah, I'm definitely
a ton of
gonna
people in
make a
Florida.
trip out to Florida to see to meet Travis, to meet um Matt Knowles is in Florida too, right?
Yes, yes, he is. Not
Yeah,
even
Matt
local. Us
Knowles.
being global, I'll leave that to Kev Global. Jared's just over here coming up with
Jesus
slogans for your
Christ.
business.
Oh my God, Jared's freaking hilarious.
Not even local. Be global with Kev Global. I can't
Oh
even
my
say it.
God,
It's funny.
that's freaking hilarious.
All right, Kevin, tell people where they can find you. I'm going to bring this up one more time just to remind people, show some love to the Skinshifter Chapter 1 on Kickstarter. Go pick up a copy. This terrifies me. She terrifies me, I'll tell you that much. So go over here. I'm going to put the link is going on the banner at the bottom. But Kevin, tell them where people can follow you. Obviously, where they can tune in for your weekly podcast, all of that.
You can find me on Facebook at I am Kevin Davis CEO. Instagram I am Kevin Davis Official. Skinshifter Chapter 1 on Kickstarter. My Kevisyte YouTube and my Kevisyte website. Laurie showed earlier on the show. And you can find me Kevisyte Network podcast here at the Madness Entertainment Group every Friday or every other Friday, depending on how I feel. Okay. Thanks, Jared. Yeah. And I also have Kevisyte podcast. That's a pre-recorded podcast. You can see episodes on my Kevisyte YouTube or wherever you watch or listen to podcasts like Spotify, iHeartRadio, and such. And yeah, you can also find me on Laurie's show every September.
Yeah. Kevicon. Then they can all come to you, bro. Yeah, someday Kevin's gonna have his own Kevicon.
Right. I will make a con someday, but it's not going to be called Kevicon because that sounds cringe as hell.
Also, real quick shout out. Happy birthday, Pops Van Zant. He is going to be 32 years old tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
He's celebrating the anniversary of his 32nd birthday. Just kidding. But happy birthday, sir. I hope you have a wonderful
early
day
birthday
and get some
to the
cake.
Pops.
Yeah. And then tomorrow is also my wedding anniversary with my husband. We're going to be on 21 years.
It's like, I'm like, I call Uncle Pops. I'm like,
Uncle
happy
Pops.
early birthday, Uncle Pops.
Had a good time. Thanks, Dylan. Love you too, honey. LOL. Happy birthday, Pops. 30 years? 33 years of experience.
Hell yeah.
That's your new motto. That's awesome. Ooh, Kevicon. I'm coming.
Oh,
I'm coming
God,
to Kevicon.
no. I'm not naming it that. I'm going to make it so much better than that, but...
Like we will call it that on the side. You can name it like Amazing Comic-Con of Comic-Con-ness, and we'll be like,
you know what? I'll make special shirts for call it Kevicon just for Laurie and Jared to show up in a Kevicon shirt.
Thank you.
I was like, this was a side joke that Jared started. I just made it an apparel shirt just for these two crazy people of mine. Thank you so much. But no, the con is not called Kevicon. It's just a joke. I mean, hell, I might make Jerry make the logo Kevicon.
There you go.
I give him a job and make the logo Kevicon since he made it.
It would be funny. We would just have our own secret Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Like, everybody else is at like WonderCon, Special Con, and we're all at like we have Kevin Con shirts on at the con.
That is too pretty funny.
All right, my friends. God. Thanks again for watching. Tune in next week. I'm still verifying that guest, so I'm not telling you who's coming because we got to see. Please support Kevin's Kickstarter. Just a reminder that when we run Kickstarter, it's the most important time. Guarantees that we can fund the project and get it to you. We want to make sure we continue to make independent comics so that we don't turn into Hollywood as a cash grab. We don't want reboot, recycle, That is all. Be excellent to each other. Kiss your babies. Thank you again, Kevin, for coming on. We'll see you next year. Bye, everybody.
Ozzy, what are you doing? Come and have a look at this lovely book that was sent over.
You're wrapping in the burning.
Oh, go on and spit the bat out your mouth. No one can understand you like that.
See how 5 dentists and all.
Oh, well, that's not much better. Ozzy, why don't you sing to me? I can always understand you when you sing to me.
Fucking my brains. What is this my publisher sent me? Inked in black with art so sweet.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
What is Path of the Pale Rider? Oh yeah, Path of the Pale Rider is a Western apocalypse comic book series where death is broken. We're following a cowboy through the wasteland as he sifts through conspiracy theories trying to figure out what the heck happened. We don't have flesh-craving zombies. We have people whose soul didn't leave when their body died and their mind slowly rots. There's no magic bullet to the brain. There's no escape. You feel pain. You decompose. You lose your humanity. By the way, this affects people, animals, insects, fish. So, do you have like 5,000 questions about how this world works? So does everybody else.